Hello everybody, it is Chrissy Dreams and I'm back with another video. So today in this video we are going to be talking about the George Floyd trial. And right now I'm watching that trial. We are on day 4 of the trial. And right now they are talking with the medical personnel and people that were there that saw the efforts of them trying to do CPR and trying to resuscitate George Floyd. Now, I wanted to do a little bit of research because I wanted to know what what is how much of oxygen is lost before there's just uh brain damage and there's no helping that person. So it says a lack of oxygen from 3 to 9 minutes can result in irreversible brain damage. In case of cardiac arrest, a CPR is best started within 2 minutes. So we know that did not happen. When the paramedics got there, they checked him for a pulse, but as you know, Derek Chauvin still had his knee on George Floyd's neck. So we know that within 2 minutes, CPR was not even given. Now the EMT said that they had to hurry up and get Floyd out of there, and because it was becoming unsafe. I didn't really see that. I mean, there were people yelling and stuff, but I've seen many stories of where it was hectic. I mean, it was people yelling, people were running around and stuff, and it was a story that I watched. I think it was a famous rapper, and I forget what his name was, but when they took him out of the house, they were doing CPR on the man, and you could see that they were trying to resuscitate this man to the best of their ability, even though he did pass away. But if you look at the video in Floyd's case, when the EMTs, told him to get up off of him so we can get him to the Garney and we can get him out of here because it's becoming so unsafe is what they said. If y'all see how they just dragged him, like they just grabbed him up real heavy, and they just threw him on a stretcher like he wasn't, like he was a piece of trash. Like they didn't even have no compassion, no, just no kind of compassion for this man that you already know he's dead. And the thing is with me, a lot of people say, well, he was already dead, so why do CPR? Because it's your job to do CPR. That's why. Let me tell y'all something. When my niece passed away, she drowned, okay? And they found her a mile out in the ocean. They said that a wave took her out. She wasn't supposed to be that much in the water. But when they did get to her, I'm sure they knew my niece was gone. She was dead. But when they got her back to shore, they did do CPR to see if they could revive her. Now, in this case, could Floyd have been revived? Miracles happen all the time. Yes, he could have been revived. I know he would have had brain damage because there's no telling when he started going into cardiac arrest. There's no telling when that happened. So, I mean, it's possible that it could have happened, that they could have did CPR, and that within 2 minutes, they saying it's best when they start within 2 minutes they should start CPR. But CPR was not started in 2 minutes, and we don't even know when he started going into cardiac. I think he started going into cardiac arrest even before he started talking and saying he couldn't breathe. He said, "I'm out of here." what did he say? He said, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. They said he said he couldn't breathe 27 times. And he was like, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, y'all. I'm through. I heard him say I'm through, and then he was like, Mama, I think by that time, I think he was going into cardiac arrest right there. So I don't know how many minutes that was into. It could have been 5, 6 minutes, but they saying 3 to 9 minutes. You'll have brain damage, and they should have started CPR within 2 minutes. We know that wasn't done because they picked him up, put him on a gurney, and they drove to get him to a safe place. Now, they did show a picture of them doing CPR, okay? So it's not like they drove here and then they just sat there and had a couple beers. No, they got to the place. They were probably doing CPR. And when he was in the ambulance, they was doing CPR as they was getting to the place because they wanted to get that device on. I forgot what they called the device was, but it pretty much does CPR on the chest compressions of voluntary CPR compressions. It's a machine that does it. So after they did all that, then I think they went to the hospital. But what I want to know is how long do you do CPR until they be like, you know what, they're gone. So let's look that up. So let me see. Okay, so it says generally CPR is stopped when the person is revived and starts breathing on their own. Medical help such as ambulance, paramedics arrive to take over. The person performing the CPR is forced to stop from physical exhaustion. So I think what it's saying is when they're doing the CPR, sometimes a person can get tired, but then another personnel our partner will take over and start doing CPR. And if I'm not mistaken, it says when should CPR be stopped. So it says down here, once you begin CPR, do not stop except in one of these situations. You see an obvious sign of life such as breathing. An AED is available and ready to use. Another trained responder or EMS personnel takes over. You are too exhausted to continue. The scene becomes unsafe. So they said that the scene became unsafe for them. So they said that they stopped or they couldn't do CPR until they got to a safer place. But I didn't see them start doing the CPR on him. They just grabbed him up, put him on the gurney, put him in there. I don't know if they started CPR then, but I just think all in all, when they got there, they should have started CPR. Because it wasn't like the people was running and, doing all this hectic stuff and trying to do stuff to them or throw stuff to them or be violent to anybody that got there. So for them to say they felt unsafe and they had to get out of there, no, I think y'all was full of crap. And y'all just, I don't know, but what I do know is when they got there, they should have started CPR right away because he had already lost so much oxygen already. The man was on his neck for 9 minutes, and I know that one of the witnesses called and told the 911 operator what was going on, and she should have conveyed that to them, that this man got an officer sitting on his neck, and he can't, they saying he can't breathe. Hurry up and get over there. As soon as you get there, start CPR. Secure the scene, which they could have secured the scene. They had more cops there. They couldn't say that they were. How are you saying you unsafe when you have cops there with you? How are you unsafe? But anyway, regardless, y'all put in the comments what y'all think, and if y'all think that when they got there they should have started CPR. Now a lot of people are saying, well, they couldn't do CPR because of the COVID, and he had COVID and this, that, and the third. But most of them people weren't even wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? Derek Chauvin, he wasn't wearing no mask. Okay, and a lot of those EMTs that came, they weren't wearing masks. So let's stop the bullcrap. But guys, give me your thoughts on this. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank all of you guys that have been supporting my channel. It's steadily growing. It's growing little by little day. But we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that 10,000. That's my goal, to get to 10,000 subscribers for this year. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there, and I'm definitely gonna be giving prizes away, guys. So the faster you get me there, the better the prizes that I can get you guys. And I'm sorry I'm out of breath, but I just got finished exercising. But I will see you guys later. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, it is Chrissy Dreams. And if you haven't yet seen the George Floyd trial, if you're not sensitive and stuff, it's really sad, but it's a real wake-up call to check it out. You know, it's on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and press in George Floyd, and the trial will come up. You can start from day 1. We on day 4. So I love you guys. Bye.